You do not know how long I've been wanting to make this video. This is the world's whitest white ink. I love using white zenithal to paint Lamenters. I think white zenithals are a great way to paint Lamenters. So what are we going to do? We're going to take my two favorite primers, Tamiya Pink and Tamiya White. We're going to zenithal them with the world's whitest white ink. And then we're going to see if that gives the Lamenters some nice yellow sheen. Let's go. The story behind this ink's kind of crazy, actually. So there's this artist in England named Stuart Semple, and he has a sworn enemy. His sworn enemy's the guy who made the Chicago bean. And so what Stuart does is whenever he sells this whitest white ink in the world, he makes you sign some kind of affidavit that you are not the man who created the Chicago bean. Look at that! The world's whitest white ink. Let's give it a shake. I'm very excited to see how it comes out of my airbrush. Let's go! From the pipette into the reservoir. That should be enough to get us started. And I'd sure hate to spill this world's whitest white ink, because let me tell you, it was a little bit of a wait getting it, so I don't want to lose it. Turn on our compressor. Let's go for 36 psi. Let's do a quick test spray. Get that running through. Oh, well, I don't see it because it's white, so let's try using it on a... I'm not seeing it. Here's our bubbles. There you go, everyone. The world's whitest ink bubbles. Why no flow? Where'd the ink go? Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Did I clog my nozzle? Doesn't look clogged. There we go. Just needed to give it a little work. Well, let's lock in at 45 degrees, and away we go. Are you seeing any ink come out? I'm not seeing any ink come out. I see a little bit of ink come out. There goes my cat. La 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 la, la 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 la. It's a mess. Locking at 45 degrees, and away we go. I see it slowly coming out, but slower than I want. Unless it's so bright I can't see it. There we go. Starting to get a nice white sheen on it. Gotta go a little slower, because it's starting to pool in some areas. We want a gentle zenithal, not thick blotches of ink. Oh, yep, it's starting to look good on the highlights of this leg. We'll get the backpack a little more. Gently hit the extremities. That is a good looking zenithal, I'll tell you what. Nice, bright white. Still a little splotchy in some parts, but we'll just try to cover that up a little bit more. Looking good. Can't wait for that to dry, and I can't wait to see how the Imperial Fist looks on top of it. Here we go. How does white ink look on white primer? Let's find out. I thought there would be more of a difference in camera that I could show off. I can see a difference in person, but looking here at this camera preview, I don't know how well that's going to be shown off here. Quite a bit brighter. Here in the camera, though, it looks the same, but you can tell a difference IRL. Looking good. While we're waiting for that to dry, I'll just use the rest of that ink on a model I've been working on for a while. This is going to be either an apothecary or a sanguinary priest proxy. Haven't decided yet. But let me tell you, it looks like this whitest white ink looks real good on the new dark neutral gray primer from Monument Paints. Hooray! I could see this becoming my go-to ink over Liquitex. We'll see. Wonderful. I could see myself wanting to modulate it with the Liquitex light gray if I want to use it as the primary white armor for armor. Now that I got it in hand, I got all the time in the world to experiment with it. Let me tell ya, the wait to get this world's whitest white ink was a decent one. Simply beautiful. So now it's time to pull out the paint. Let's go. Let's start with somewhere small. Let's start with this front leg. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. You get bright highlights. You get some nice dark shading from the pink in the recesses. This fella is simply beautiful. Wow. I love it. Let's finish off the rest of this leg real quick. Then we'll try his twin brother. Wow. Look at those recesses. That is some nice panel modulation here on the leg. Wow. I'm thrilled. This is even better than I thought it was going to be. Let's try his twin brother real quick. We'll do the same leg. I'm a little worried about this one because we're not going to have any of the darker recesses because it started out with the white primer. That's definitely a nice golden yellow, but man. And I do see the effect of the whitest white on the raised elements of the leg. So in that sense, we've definitely shown that this whitest white ink looks a heck of a lot better than normal Liquitex white ink for a zenithal. But it looks best with the pink zenithal. Oh yes, looking much better. We got that golden yellow. We got the darker recesses. That's because of the pink pigments reacting with the yellow glaze. So I definitely think that we have a better looking model here with the pink undertones. Let's finish up the rest of these real quick and then compare them at the end. Oh, wow. Yep, that would do it. That really does make a difference. This pink primer is my favorite for a reason. I've experimented a lot with using brown primers for an undershade. I haven't really enjoyed most of them, but I got a brand new one the other day that I'm looking to try out. Maybe I'll use it with the whitest white ink, just so I can get a fair, decent comparison. Stay tuned for that video. That should be pretty fun. Beautiful. Oh yes. That is some fantastic shading. Favorite primer, and I think this white ink may be my new favorite for zenithals. Oh yes, got some good texture on that arm. That's where we got some of the darkest shades, the darkest light contrasts. Beautiful. I'm almost a little sad that it makes so much of a difference, because that means I'm going to have to buy a lot more of it. If you live in England, though, it shouldn't take hardly any time to ship to you. Well, let's let this oh, almost missed a spot. Well, let's let this handsome fella dry while we work on his twin. Looking at that leg as it dries, there's no... well, I like this guy a lot more because of the depth we get from the zenithal. What do you think? Do you like the look of this flatter yellow? Let me know down in the comments. If anything, this practice is a great reminder for why Imperial Fist Contrast Yellow is such a great paint. It's got good coverage, it sticks well to the recesses, so even though you can make it look better with a pink zenithal, or a pink and white zenithal, it still looks pretty good on just a base white primer. You can... what I've done in the past is I've tried to manually build up some volumetric highlights with Cassandora Yellow. Mixed results. So it's not an end-all be-all if you can't do a pink and white zenithal highlight, but it is a heck of a lot better looking, in my opinion. Look at the way it sticks to those recesses. My gosh. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, look at the way it hits that pauldron. Real nice. We don't get the same kind of shading we get from his brother here because of that volumetric highlights. Looks nice, though. Here's our other golden angel. What do you think? Which of these two look better? How do you like the look of the whitest white ink as a zenithal overall? Is this something you'd want to try for yourself? Is this something that you think it might be overrated? Do you have a favorite yellow recipe? Do you think the Chicago bean is overrated? Let me know down below. If you could like, share, subscribe for more painting tips, I'd sure appreciate it. I love learning from you guys as much as I hope you enjoy spending time with me. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Stay safe, party hard, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Adios, broski. Bye.